Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's actually about 11 o'clock. I struggled to get up this morning. Link had me up a few times in the night with bowel issues. I gave them peanut butter on a lick pad yesterday while I was out, and I wonder if that's upset his stomach a little bit. We've put him on a different food now, which is the tails.com stuff, and it's made such a difference to his bowel movements and stinkiness. Anyway, I was going to walk the dogs while I've dropped Kenzie off at school because he's only in for an hour and a half. So I'm staying in town, but unfortunately it's rainy and it's going to be like this on and off all day. Also, I don't know if you can see, but this side here is swelling up a little bit and it's a tooth. It's that extraction that I'm not having out is causing me some issues. So I'm just going to go and see if I can get another dose of antibiotics, which I don't really want to do, but I don't want it to get worse over the weekend, so I'm going to go and talk to the dentist lady at the reception, and then I'm going to get myself a cup of tea and I'm just going to go and sit in the library. And I don't know what I'm going to look at, but I'm going to find something to look at. It's funeral day, so I have picked Ozzy up from school, and Sully has decided to let himself out. So those of you that haven't been watching, Rob's nan passed away sadly a couple of weeks ago, and they've all gone to the funeral. Obviously Ozzy's still quite young, so he'll go to the wake afterwards. So he's been to school today as a normal routine to help him. Sully, you coming? Sully decided to let himself out of the cage, which he has a habit of doing. Despite us tightening everything up as tight as we can, I think he spends time working on it. He's let out quite a lot. He gets to fly around quite a lot. But sometimes he just decides to let himself out. Want a stroke? I got this from Farm Foods. It's a Mexican burrito, mince and rice, which I suppose you could probably put in a wrap or something and make a burrito. But I chose to just have it as a meal on its own. So 7 minutes in the microwave. I'm just going to pop it on the plate and eat it. And that's really not bad. It's got like a nice sauce to it as well. And then I've chucked cheese over it because, you know, you have to have cheese if you're having burritos, even if it's an open burrito. Oh, it's quite salty actually. So maybe a bit less salt, Farm Foods. It is quite salty. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Saturday, it's about 9:30. Lee's taking Kenzie to work and then he's whizzing off into town to do what he wants to do. A different town to where I am. I'm coming into town because it is my birthday next week, next Sunday, or the Sunday, yeah, you know, a week tomorrow. And Ginya and Jackie have said, why don't we go out and do like something for my birthday? So they were like talking about a meal. But my weekends are pretty manic going forwards because I've also got a house sit in the middle of all of this over my birthday, actually. So I said I could do breakfast. So we're doing breakfast at the Lounge, which is a place we love anyway, and it's really good for allergies for Jackie. So yeah, I'm in Kenzie's car because I had a moment of panic. I've calmed myself down a little bit now. I couldn't find the car keys to the courtesy car. And I was like, what the hell have I done with those? And all the usual suspect spots were not. So I was trying to recount what I did when I came in yesterday from picking Kenzie up. And I was at a loss. I was like, oh my God, it's got the keys in for the house sits next week. Because I'm, you know, put them there to make sure I wouldn't forget them. And I was just like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I've got to tell them I've lost the keys. But I remembered I had a bag of library books with me, which is up by my bed. So I'm calming myself down because that is the logical place where I would have thrown the keys in the bag after I locked up. So yeah, I'm not going to panic. I'm 99% sure that's where they're going to be. If they're not there, the panic will restart. But for now, I'm going with it. So should we go to the lounge? Should we go have some breakfast with my friends? The weather's disgusting. There's also a carnival on today, which I'm not going to stay and watch because I haven't got time today. But we've got 3 Chinooks flying down the high street. I imagine higher up than the buildings because that would be ridiculous. But apparently 3 Chinooks are coming flying over as well. And that's at about 12:25. So yeah, as soon as that's happened, I've got to run back up here, grab the car and go to my next thing. Which I'll tell you about later, so stick with me. Right, I'll see you in a bit. The paths are quite overgrown, but that's good because the No Mow May, I have been informed by the lovely Vicky who watches my channel, has been pushing into the Let It Bloom June. So, I mean, obviously that's a tree, so that does need to come up. It's in the wrong spot. But it's nice to see that we don't just let the stuff grow, but we actually let it flower before we remove it. Otherwise it's a bit pointless, really. Okay, let's go through the churchyard. Oh, these steps are so huge. Look at this. Okay. Oh, I had to bring my umbrella just in case. Umbrellas are quite a new thing for me because when I was childminding, I had like 20 children with me, not quite that much, but and a double buggy, and I just didn't have hands for things like an umbrella. Anyway, we're taking the scenic route into town. Let's go this way. I might need to put my umbrella up in a minute. Can't tell if it's raining or if this is just coming off of the trees. What was that?
Horse poo.
Horse poo sauce. I asked some young woman in a cafe if they had daddy's sauce, and she looked at me like I was talking some alien language. So in the end I said it's like HP, so she went and got the HP.
I think it was Hadden Garden Centre.
Was it Hadden Garden Centre? That looks nice, Jackie.
Thank you. Get a little flag.
Ginya's
I've got breakfast.
having hot chocolate.
Chocolate for breakfast.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a wheel.
You got a wheel.
It's a wheel with corners.
Yeah.
It's a steering wheel for a very big truck. I'm going to be a trucker.
Well, I thought every other bit of your car's been replaced, so you might as well have a new wheel.
Okay, you could do some filming. There you go. It should still be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a trucker. It's going to be, what is it? Long distance Clara. Do, 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 do. Going to get some progress.
Tequila.
Yes, it's a rain Mac. Like the I'll be back with you in a minute. This is Jackie rapping. This goes on and on.
This was because the paper, it kept breaking through the paper. That way.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Where am I going to put it?
It's meant for the garden, but
I've got the tree that Ginger got me. That's on my back fence. It's lovely. Thank you.
welcome.
It might even have to go on a wall in my house.
Well, it's meant for the garden and it's aged, but I don't think it has to.
It could go on a wall in my house. I could stick things in it, like
Have it as a seasonal tree.
love, peace, happiness, tranquility. The rain has stopped for 2 minutes. There's actually some blue sky ready for the parade. I don't know how big the parade will be. It's not been very big in previous years. They're very good at flying in formation. Bye.